Setting up the recording right
Okay.
now. We don't have to start now. Let's
Right.
just kind of get warmed up here. All right, here we go. Mic check. Mic check.
Mic
Testing.
check.
1, 2. Welcome to the first ever episode of the tentatively titled A Couple of Rascals. A Couple of Rascals.
Yes, A Couple of Rascals. It's the new show that we just starting out. What? Oh, God.
Sorry, we were surrounded by cats.
Lord.
In case the intro to the show is kept on there, or in case it's not kept on there, there's a lot of cats in the studio
There
today
are
because
a lot of
somebody, not going to mention him by name, but he's our producer.
Tom.
What?
Tom.
What?
Why are there so many cats in here, Tom?
I didn't. There's not any hats in there.
No, I said cats, Tom.
Huh?
With a C.
My kitty cats?
Yes, kitty cats.
Kitty starts with a K.
Fuck you, Tom. Fuck you.
I'm just trying to do my job in here.
Tom, listen here.
I just like that. It's like the job of the atmosphere.
Honestly, I could probably produce a show better than you could, Tom.
What?
God, son of a bitch. Look.
I heard you. It was really mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was mean, Tom, wasn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
By the way, I'm Dan.
Oh, I'm Christian.
This is a show where we're going to talk about a lot of different things.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about some movies.
We're going to talk about video games. We'll talk about popular culture. I think we'll just end up talking. We'll just end up ranting.
Honestly, we get off on rants a lot. We
So,
really do.
Why should you listen to us? A couple of Jobs that you've never even met. Well, unless you know us. Because we're famous.
Porn stars. Famous porn stars.
We're famous porn stars who, you know what? We're sick. We're sick of the rat race. We're sick of the porn game. We're trying to get out of it. We have ideas. You know, we don't need to be exploited based on our looks. We've got brains, okay? And then we're here to voice those brains.
Oh,
Anyways, this is the show where we. Oh, did I already do this?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's never hurts to just tell them again because
We'll just
everybody
reaffirm.
knows.
It's the first episode.
Yeah, I mean,
God damn it.
God damn it.
Bear with us. Fuck you, audience. Okay, if anyone's listening, and I know that no one is
Nobody's listening yet.
Okay, not yet.
But someday. Someday.
If you could move the world with the flip of a switch, would you do it?
Excuse me, I'm so sorry, you guys.
Segue into
our
movies.
first movies.
Hello.
Major movies are going to play a major part of our podcast because, well,
We actually both work at a movie theater right now.
we do. That's how we met.
We've worked there way too long,
Yeah.
honestly. I'm coming up 5 years.
Oh yeah, I'm coming up 7.
Yeah. Oh God, it was my first job when I turned 16, and
Same
it's
here.
still the only job I've ever held.
Yeah. No, it's been the only job I've had a couple of jobs in between. Like I worked at Walmart for a 6-month stint
Really?
in between
I had no idea.
in
No
my
idea.
in my movie theater.
Were you a greeter?
No.
Oh,
But I did have to
do.
do some greeting, and let me
Oh,
tell you,
God.
it was the best thing ever.
Oh.
And that's why I still work there. Just kidding, I quit. Okay, this is a true story, and this is probably... Okay, because you know how you're always like, I want to quit in a hilarious way. Like, well, I've never had to quit anything, like I quit a job before.
Right.
But I was like, oh, God, I got to quit this job. It sucks. Because I worked in lawn and garden.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I spent all day
Selling
telling little old ladies
giant
about
hoses.
plants. But yeah, one day I was like, I was working, this was like 6 months into the job, and I was like, fuck this job. So we were setting out the grills
Oh,
for
ooh.
the summer season.
Right. Right.
So like grills and charcoal, coal. I had to set up all these displays, and I was like, this job sucks.
Oh,
And
God.
I'd been vying for the electronics department job
right.
for a long time because I
the
was like,
coveted.
yeah,
electronics.
it was a coveted.
It is. I know. I have a friend who works at
Oh, yeah.
McDonald's, Walmart.
Yeah.
And he's been trying to get into the electronics section for months.
Yep. Okay, here's the thing. Funny story.
Oh.
Anyway, I'll continue with the story. It gets to the
Okay.
part. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this job. I'm so sick of it. So I called my manager, Adam, and I was like, hey, Adam, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take my lunch now, but I'm not gonna come back ever. And then I was like, is that okay? And then he was like, well, I mean,
What
I'm
did he
gonna
say?
tell you now, it's probably not a good idea. Because he and I were good friends, and he started laughing, but at the same time, he was like, God damn it, now I have to find someone to replace you. Anyways, so I was so glad. I went back to the movie theater job.
God, that's amazing.
And
Why did you,
2 days later, no, okay, actually, this was 2 months later that I found this out, but it happened 2 days after I quit. 2 days after I quit, a guy in the electronics department quit.
Oh, no.
And I found this out from someone who worked there. They were so this guy quits, who's in the electronics department, and so the managers are like, "Oh, we got to get someone new for electronics." And then one of them was like, "What about Dan? He's been wanting this job for a long time."
Oh,
And
no.
then they're like, "Oh yeah, didn't you hear? Dan quit 2 days ago."
Oh,
And then when I
man.
heard this, I was
I bet you were
stomping mad.
Oh, I bet you were.
I was
bet you
stomping
were.
mad.
Rightfully so. Honestly, I would have been stomping mad too. I would have been stomping on flowers.
There was
Because I've
fire
been so
shooting
mad.
out my butt.
Oh God, fire
I was
ass.
so mad.
It's but anyway, no. A little background about myself here. Since this is the first podcast, I'm a nursing student. I'm gonna be a nurse, a male nurse.
This is Christian, by the way.
This is Christian. Yeah, this is old Christian over here. Yeah, I'm going to school for nursing, and it's a good time. I mean, I see lots of crazy things. See a lot of things that would make people vomit.
I was going to say, a lot of gross things.
Honestly.
The stories you've told me, I've been incredibly grossed out.
I know. There have been
You have a
some
surprisingly strong
disgusting
stomach.
things. Yeah. It just doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me all that bad.
I know
at
some
all.
of the things that you tell me. If I was there, I'd just be like,
Oh God, don't! You're gonna make me throw.
oh God, please don't throw up. You're gonna make me.
What we really do with all your power.
So I think my phone is possessed right now. I don't know what happened, but it randomly put a bunch of spaces and capitalized the word Zune, Z-U-N-E, like perfectly.
Your phone
centered.
does weird things all the time.
I don't even know why it's doing this. I think that my phone is possessed.
I think that it
honestly.
might be. He has an iPhone 5 and I have an iPhone 4. Never had any problems with mine.
I don't know.
But his phone, it's just not. They're not problems. They're just weird things.
just weird.
His
things.
phone is literally haunted.
Like one time, I opened my browser and there was just a giant black dildo on the screen. I don't even know why. I was like, where did this come from? I was like, where did this just come
Please
from?
tell me that's real.
Oh God, it was so real. It was so real that I almost had to fuck my asshole with it. Oh, that's disgusting. But I did.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Dan. I'm Dan. I'm the Dan of the two.
The Dan of the two.
I'm Dan in real life. Oh, fuck me. That's a terrible joke. Okay, I'm a cinema student, making movies, going to school, cinema major.
This is true. He's done a lot of movies. They're pretty hilarious.
The most recent of which was a sequel to Lincoln.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw Lincoln in theaters. It was
It's a big movie. It's up for a lot of awards.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
It's up for a lot of awards. Anyways, the movie that I worked on most recently was Lincoln 2, Raw Dogging It.
Dogging it.
It's an idea I came up with. Actually came to me in a dream.
Because he had a dream.
I had a dream that all
Men
were created
individually.
from one another. What if? Okay, this is. I was just thinking. Martin Luther King gets up to do his big speech, the "I Have a Dream" speech. One of the most well-known speeches of all time.
Right.
But he lost his note cards.
Oh God.
So
Oh boy. So
he's about to go out. He's about to go out there. So. Oh shit! Has anyone seen my cards?
No.
Has anybody
man.
seen my note cards?
I haven't seen your cards nowhere.
What do I'm just have to go out there and raw dog it?
Hey.
All right, fine. I'll just do it without the cards. Fuck it. Okay, if I'm gonna do this without the, can we go in the audience and kind of like cheer me on?
Yeah.
Because like I'm gonna need someone
for you.
that way. Other people around. If I forget stuff,
dog.
people will be like, "Oh, this guy likes it, so it must be good." So
Right.
you just go out there,
Right.
cheer me on. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna totally cheer you on.
All right. Fuck.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
You got this, man.
All right. Here we go.
UG.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Martin. I love
Thank
you,
you.
man.
Hey, this guy likes it. He must
Love
be
you,
pretty
man.
Cool. He must
Love
be
you.
pretty cool if this guy likes him so
Oh,
much.
good.
Thank you. All right. I have a. Last night I had a dream.
Show us your dick.
Sorry. Last night I had a dream.
Show us your dick.
Sorry, hold on, folks. Can you hold on 1 second? Tommy, can I see you back here?
Yeah, man. What's going on?
All right, hey, I'm trying to do the speech.
Right.
But
Man. I'm just trying to support you out there.
yeah, I know that you're trying
I'm
to.
being there for you, man.
I feel like your heart's in the right place, but at the same time, you are fucking up my chi. You're fucking up my chi. All right? I feel like I'm trying to get my flow going, and
I was just trying to be out there for you, man.
yeah, but you yelled, "Show me your dick."
Well,
I can't see. I don't see how that could be.
I honestly don't think I did that. I really don't think
Was
I
that
did
not
that,
you?
man. No, that
All
wasn't
right,
me, man.
okay. Well, then I apologize. Let's
Yeah,
go.
honestly, it may have been me.
Okay.
I don't even know, man.
All right. Okay. That's fine. Go ahead and go back out in the audience, and let's try it again. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I had to pee.
Yeah. You're awesome, man.
Thank you. All right. Let's see here. Thanks for. All right. I had a dream.
Show me your dick.
God damn it. Hey, Paul, can I see you backstage again?
Yeah, man. What's going on? I was
Alright,
just out there
hey,
supporting
look,
you.
man. I heard someone say, "Show me your dick again." His voice, I swear, it sounded exactly like
It was-
yours.
I'm gonna level with you 100% here, right now, right here, right now.
Yep.
I did yell, "Show me your dick."
Okay, so are you saying you did yell at that time, but the times before
Oh,
it
no,
was
man.
someone else?
No, man, I yelled at that time.
Okay, so you decided, because I just said, I was just like, hey, we shouldn't, if you are saying "show me your dick," you shouldn't say that anymore. But then
Yeah,
you went ahead and
yeah.
said it.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to be there for you.
Okay. All right, that's fine. All right. But from this point forward, no more "show me your dick," okay? And we'll just go out there and just, be like, anytime I try to, like, make a point that sounds like, oh, and you be like, yeah, and then that'll kind of get the other people around you to be like,
right.
oh,
I got you,
that is
I
a
got
good
you,
point.
dog.
All
I
right.
got you.
Okay, good. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Love you, man.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we were just
I have
talking backstage, talking, getting pumped.
No, we weren't talking.
No,
Tom,
not
let
talking.
me see. God
No,
damn it. Come
we
backstage
weren't
again.
we weren't talking. I was just kidding, man.
Tom, come backstage again. Sorry about that, folks. I have an overactive bladder. I just have to go pee again. Hold on 1 second.
And Tom was never seen again.
Martin Luther King waited there backstage to talk to Tom for what must have been more than 20 minutes. But Tom never showed. Martin went out that day and gave his speech without Tom's support, but it turned out that Martin knew his speech better than he knew himself.
And he
And what he thought he needed from Tom was inside himself all along. It was an enema, a milk enema.
Oh my god, he was shitting milk.
That's why he kept leaving stage. He was shedding milk.
For those of you who don't know, an enema is something that they give people to make them poop. It's like they stick like a little water hose sort of thing, like a little tube, in their anus. And just start making water flow into it. It's absorbed, and then you have to poop. That's what it does.
Yeah.
That's an enema for you. Honest. Oh god, that's disgusting.
Oh god. Yeah. Now that we've gotten off on that crazy
Milk
tangent,
chocolate Dumps. And that's how the Hershey's Company was made.
Tom, I've got a great idea for Chop.
What if we gave him a milk enema?
And he just shit out whatever comes out of his asshole.
And we just market it as Hershey's Kisses.
Wrap it in foil.
And put a little kiss on it.
Anyways, I don't remember what we were talking about before this.
Honestly. Lincoln raw dogging it too. Then we get off on that crazy tangent.
Got off on a Martin Luther King. You know what?
I had this crazy vision in my head the entire time we were going off on that too. Like I was focused on Martin Luther King.
I felt like I was there
in front of an audience.
Why is Martin Luther King so flustered when he gives that speech? Oh, it's because a little known fact: a guy named Tom kept fucking up his chi. Anyways, so we've introduced ourselves. We've introduced the show. We're gonna do a lot of weird tangents like that. Maybe we'll do some improv scenes. I mean, we're not improv pros,
right? But we're pretty damn good. Have we really been talking for 34 minutes?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Holy crap!
Oh my god, we're still in the intros.
I know we still haven't even got to the main beef of this. I mean, we kind of did. We got through the movie segment decently.
Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah, we got to the fact that we're going to talk about movies.
Right.
If you could make everybody poor just so you could be rich, would you do it?
So yeah, I think we're in our happy mode now.
I think we're in
that happy medium of just like this is gonna be a great show.
Yeah, we're in that medium of this is maybe our best episode ever,
right.
If not our first.
Hey-o.
Listen what I say.
We
We actually tried to draft the Red Hot Chili Peppers to do our theme song, but I believe the conversation went a little something like this. I'll be me, and you be a lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I don't even know what he sounds like.
I mean, who?
Fuck.
He's only the lead singer.
This is what his voice sounds like now. I don't even know. God, I gotta answer this goddamn phone call. Hang on.
We're in the middle
Hello?
of rehearsal. Don't answer it.
Shut up.
He answered it.
Hello?
Hello, hey, this is hi.
Hello.
Is this the lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Your name escapes me.
I hate you too. Why am I talking to you right now? Who the fuck is this?
Yeah, this is Dan. My name's Dan,
Uh-huh.
and I'm here with my friend Christian.
Uh-huh.
And we're doing a podcast. And we need someone to write the jingle. Big fan, by the way. Long time listener.
But you don't even know my name.
Because I don't know your name doesn't mean I can't be a fan of your music.
So, do you think my name is Tony?
Tony Kirshner?
Yes.
I knew it.
I don't know. I don't even know what my name is. Listen, man, I'm going to be level with you right now.
Are you on Quaaludes? Because my brother did Quaaludes and he
oh my god.
Couldn't remember his name.
Done so many Quaaludes this entire day. I started off with eggs and Quaaludes.
Oh, God. We'll just find someone else to write it. Don't even worry about it. I'm hanging up the phone. Bye. We'll find someone else to do the jingle.
No, I need money.
Keep going.
I am willing to work for sexual favors.
All right, I'm hanging up the phone.
No, but please, anybody.
Lend you money?
Lend me money? Will you?
I'm hanging up the phone right now.
I'm sorry, guys. I blew it. I blew it, guys.
Can we rehearse or what?
Yeah,
is he still high?
Okay, Tom.
God, is he still high? Why is he acting all weird?
God, we're doing it.
I bet you thought it was going to go the way of... I bet you, audience, and I know that there's not many of you.
If any, right now. Honestly.
I know that you thought that probably we were going to call the Red Hot Chili Peppers. We were going to ask them. They were going to say, no, of course we're not going to do it. We're famous. But no, we turned them down, okay?
Let's set the record straight right now. We said no. They begged. We said
begged
no.
and pleaded, said he would suck my dick.
Honestly, I almost took the offer. I really almost took that offer.
I didn't want to say this on air, but I actually took the offer.
What? You
and
did?
then I told him he didn't even have to write the jingle after it happened.
Was it that good?
It was fine. It just said if you just keep sucking my dick, you don't even have to do
don't
anything
care.
else for me. Speaking of Mama.
Oh, movies.
Movies.
Hello.
Let's get to it. And we're not going to talk about Mama on the show, but it's segueing us
It was
into
a
our
great
big
segue.
segment. It's a big part of our show. A Couple of Rascals review. Insert title of the movie that we reviewed.
A Good Day to Die Harder times 15.
This week, it's A Good Day to Die Harder times 15.
And we actually tried to go and see this movie the other night. Since Dan and I both work at the movie theater, we get in for free to see whatever movie we want to.
It's
a great
movies
perk.
for free anytime.
It was Valentine's Day, or Brosentine Day, as we like to say. Even if we have significant others, it was just a day to hang out with the bros. You go out to eat. We went to B-Dubs, and you drink some beers. You go and do whatever you want to do.
You do whatever you want. You play
And,
Nintendo 64 in our case, and you go see Die Hard. Because what's a better bro activity to do than going to see a
Die Hard on. Anyway,
so now as you guys know, I'm sure this movie is being critically panned by basically everyone.
Yeah,
including
nobody really likes
critics.
it. Critics hate it.
I've not talked to anybody who's seen it yet. Have you, Christian?
Honestly, I haven't. We were the first.
Personally, anybody that I
attempted to
know,
see it.
right? I know reviewers are just like tearing it to bits. But I've not talked to anybody personally who is a friend of mine who has seen it, so I can't say. But what they think of it. But
let me tell you this: Dan and I went to go see it on Valentine Day. And we went in to see the movie. So we sit down. We catch the don't worry. So we sit down at the end of this, at the end of the previews or whatever, to see this movie, and we get like maybe 10 minutes into this movie, at most 15, and we just decided that we both had to go pee. So we both went to use the restroom. Keep in mind, we had a decent amount of drinks before this. Both of us, if any of you guys drink out there, you know that once you start drinking and break the seal, you just have to keep going and going and going and going, yada, yada, yada. So we were like, we have to pee. So we both get up to go pee because we're both like kind of like on the end to where it was going to cause more of a hassle if, we tried to go one at a time. So we both were just like, we'll just go at the same time, save the trouble for everybody in the audience that wants to see this movie. And so we get up to go use the restroom. We're out there. We start talking to some friends that work at the movie theater with us or whatever. We start yapping, doing what we do best. And we go back in. At this moment, we're like, should we even just be in here? Should we just leave and go play Nintendo 64? And we decided that would be the best idea.
We looked at each other. I think Christian was like, "Hey, do you want to just like leave and play Super Smash Brothers?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I mean,
really
yeah.
do.
Should we just leave? Should we just leave right now? Yeah.
We should. Seriously, I'm leaving right now.
It's not that it was horrible.
No, it wasn't terrible. I mean, from what we saw,
it was fine.
It looked okay.
It was fine.
There was one of the funniest moments in a movie that I've seen in a long time, and that
it should be called Die Hard the Musical for this reason.
Honestly. So like in the first 10 minutes, there's a scene where Bruce Willis is in the taxi cab in Russia, and he's trying to talk Russian to this taxi driver, and he speaks something, and I don't even know what he said, something in Russian or whatever, and you could clearly tell he had no idea what he was saying. And the taxi driver just kind of looks back and he's like, "Oh, you speak Russian." He says it's in English, so obviously he speaks English. And he's like, "Oh, thank God you speak English." He's like, "I don't even know what I just said to you." And he was like, "Oh, you said something crazy." And so then, because Bruce Willis is from America, he's just like, "Oh, you know this song." And he starts singing just random songs. It was the funniest thing.
The cab driver he started singing Frank Sinatra and then he just started singing other things. And then he kept singing.
Oh, God, he just kept going. So after he'd finished the song and everybody's like, "Ha ha ha, that's kind of funny," he'd go into another one. And by that point, the audience didn't think it was funny. But Dan and I thought it was hilarious. It was the funniest thing we've heard in a long time.
But also, we were drunk.
We were kind of drunk.
But at the same time, my mind was basically blown.
Oh, mine was.
So he was like, something. Oh, America, I love Frank Sinatra.
And he's like, "Oh, you know this song." He
sings it for like 5 seconds, and then you're honestly, like, "Oh, that's cute."
I'm pretty sure.
That's cute. That's funny. The cab driver knows Frank Sinatra. But then,
I'm pretty sure
he keeps singing it.
That he kept singing it.
He keeps singing it.
He kept singing it.
And then he keeps singing it.
What songs did he even sing? I'm pretty sure one of them was like, when the moon meets the eye like a big pizza pie, that's the way
It just all turned in. It's like, hey, you know what? Let's let the cameras roll on this and just see how many songs he sings.
And honestly, the director was like, I mean, honestly, we don't have anything better to fill right here. Let's just do it. Let's see what he comes up with. Let's see what this bastard comes up with.
And I mean, we left early, so I cannot promise you that he doesn't keep singing through the entire movie. Most likely he sang through the entire movie.
I really don't know, to be honest with you, but I assume he did.
It went on for an uncomfortable amount of time.
It did.
It kept going.
But at the same time, it was so amazing.
It was amazing. And honestly, I wish I could say more about the movie. That's the part that stands out to me. I cannot remember what else happened.
Oh, I know, right? I mean, I was honestly thinking the exact same thing.
There's a guy who goes to the jail.
And there's a guy who
goes to a jail.
He gets broken out of the jail.
He gets broken out of the jail.
Oh,
I
we
vaguely
saw that
remember
part.
that.
He got broken out of that jail.
I thought that was a dream that I had.
It's actually just like
no,
Les
I'm
Mis.
remembering.
Like, what if Les Mis was your dream? You're Jean Valjean.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Valjean,
What's going on here?
I'm here to rescue you.
John McClane.
John
I've never met
John
you.
McLaughlin.
John McLaughlin.
You know who
That sounds familiar.
That's not right. It's
Something
McLaughlin or McLaughlin or
McLaughlin.
McLaughlin.
So, now, we watched Die Hard for 20 minutes, and then we got up and left. But guys, okay, it's not because we hated it. I mean, it wasn't great. I'll say that.
But it wasn't terrible.
It wasn't horrible, though. I mean, it wasn't like, oh, this movie's so bad, let's get up and leave. It was more of a, hey, this movie's, we've watched it for 20 minutes, but, you know, it's whatever. But should we leave and play Super Smash Brothers? Obviously, the answer to that question, unless you're watching an awesome movie.
It was yes.
It's going to be
answer
yes.
was yes. We had to do this. It wasn't our fault. It was just one of those things that we just had to do. And we did it.
And we did.
And it was a great night.
That was a great
No
night.
regrets.
Oh, no regrets at all.
None at all.
We still haven't seen Die Hard.
No.
But yet we're reviewing it on the show. Is that weird, you guys?
Would you say that that's a bad thing? You know, if any of you viewers out there, which is probably none still by this point.
And I know that there are none of you.
Right. But if any of you have seen this movie, would you please let us know how it is? Because if it's really, if you guys give it a great review, we might just go see it and sit through it and watch it.
So okay. So say we get a positive. We got a Twitter account, by the way. We haven't started it yet.
Right.
I'm thinking at A Couple of Rascals.
I'm thinking that's great.
At A Couple of Rascals.
Oh boy.
So tweet at A Couple of Rascals.
And we'll try to answer you too. Maybe we'll
tell us if it's worth watching.
You know, honestly,
we'll go back and see it, review it again on a later show.
Honestly, we might retweet you later on.
We'll probably retweet you.
We will totally retweet you.
What would you
And this little segment that we're going to start is basically on the iPhone. If any of you guys have iPhones out there, you have a little button that you can press or whatever that makes you have like voice texting or something like that.
Oh, right. Like whatever you say, it texts on the phone.
And basically, I just randomly hit listen or, hit the little microphone button, whatever, and whatever Dan and I are talking about, it'll pick up. And obviously, these things are not even close to being like perfected. I mean, the things that they type out for you, it's like that was what is this? I didn't even talk about this. And anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and read this for the first time. I have not even read this yet, but it gave us this big long paragraph, and it just looks ridiculous. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this to you guys right now.
I'm so excited.
This was when we were talking about Good Day to Die Hard times 15, 25.
So this is what the iPhone thought we were saying.
Yeah, this is what the iPhone thought we were saying.
This is a segment we're gonna do, I think.
Yeah.
Where we just kind of record something that we're saying, and
what if we call it "What the iPhone"?
What the iPhone? Yeah.
iPhone.
All right.
Anyway, so this is when we were talking about the Good Day to Die Hard. It says, "And that's awesome to watch his hospital. It was yesterday. Obviously, since we had to do this, it wasn't our fault. We just amuses. One of those things we just had to do, and we didn't imagine." As a great night. No regrets. No regrets.
All right, okay. Can I stop you there for a second? Can I stop you there?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's so beautiful. And it sounds like poetry.
Honestly, I'm gonna read it as a prose now.
Yeah, okay,
Okay,
read it
ready?
as a prose now, because I don't know what the fuck it heard.
This is
But it's that's not at all what we were
the
saying.
last sentence is probably my favorite.
Okay,
But here
okay.
we go. I'm gonna read this as a prose. Here it is, read as a prose.
Okay. So this is, as a prose, for those of you who don't know what prose reading is.
It's when
just
you
kind
have
of-
like a short story or a book, or in this case a text message, as we're gonna make it, and you just read it with a lot of emotion behind it. Basically, you're telling the story to you guys. I'm telling the story to you, the audience, who are still none.
Yeah.
But someday,
Yeah. Someday.
someday you'll look
Yeah.
back at this and go, "Oh, there was an audience."
And if you're our close friends and you're listening to this, I know that you're probably only skimming through it like, God, how long is this fucking
and
thing?
seriously, fuck you guys.
Fuck you guys. Listen to it all.
Okay.
All right,
here we go.
anyways, here we go. All right, continue.
And that's awesome. To watch his hospital, it was yesterday, obviously. Since we had to do this. It wasn't our fault. We just amuses. One of those things we just had to do and we couldn't imagine. As great a night, no regrets. No regrets at all. You know, we still haven't seen enough Michelle. That was the last line. I couldn't even know myself. That was the last line.
God, I
And
love
all
that.
we haven't seen enough
That
Michelle.
was fucking
What-
awesome.
What the fuck?
And all
Where
we
did
haven't
get Michelle?
Oh my
Michelle?
God, that's too good.
What?
God, that was amazing.
Oh,
I don't
man.
know how it comes out. It's pure gold. the
Actually,
way that
I
it
don't-
comes
I
out
don't
is
know.
pure gold.
It'll be
We'll
great.
do more of those because I don't know how they turn out so amazing.
Oh God!
but
that
it's just like one solid brick of gold
all,
nonsense.
All I'm saying is, so
Just
far we have
nonsense.
not seen enough Michelle. Okay, that's all I'm saying. What? How did it
Oh,
get that?
God,
I
I
don't even
love that.
know. That was brilliant.
Now we'd like to move into a segment that we're doing. We're kind of just test running different segments, which is basically what this pilot episode is. We'd like to go ahead and move to calling our friends.
Oh, calling a friend.
Calling our
Who
friends.
should we call?
Should we call Taylor?
Oh, we should call Taylor.
Okay.
We're gonna call Taylor. Our friend
You can
Taylor.
go ahead and call her if you want.
Okay, I'll go ahead and use my phone and we'll call her. Hello, Taylor. Hello,
Hello,
Taylor.
Taylor.
Wait, what'd you say?
Where you at?
Where are we at? We're recording a podcast
we're recording
right now.
a podcast.
And wait, no, you're on the podcast.
You're on the
right now.
podcast
This is a
right now.
segment that we call "Calling Our Friends."
It's called Calling Our
Oh.
Friends.
Like phone a friend?
Yeah, kind of like phone a friend, kinda.
Kinda.
Except for
Oh,
you're
cool.
not gonna win money.
Alright, well that's okay.
Okay, well I'm glad you're okay with that. What are you doing right now? Where are you at?
Well, we just got to Blake's house and we're gonna Harlem Shake and
What?
drink.
What's Harlem Shake?
What is a Harlem Shake?
Oh, I'll show you
Is
in
that
the
some sort of weird sex position?
No, it's a dance. Well, I gotta go Harlem Shake. Do you have anything important to talk to me about?
Yeah, we have to ask you a question because we have to make this an interesting segment.
Yeah, we have a legitimate question for you.
Okay,
And
shit.
shit. What would our question
Just
be?
hold on a second.
Okay, out of are you excited for the new Dorito tacos? The Cool Ranch Dorito taco.
Let's talk. Okay, as every
I didn't eat the first one, so I don't think I really
What?
feel upset about
you
it.
never had a
What?
Dorito
You've never
taco?
had a Dorito taco?
The fuck
No,
is
I've
wrong
never
with you,
had it.
Taylor?
Are you a communist?
No, I don't eat cat food.
Are you from America?
Honestly, get the fuck out of my country.
Hang up on her. Just hang up on her.
I'm gonna hang up on you right now.
Tilly just hung up on
We
her.
just hung up on our friend Taylor. She's gonna be really pissed because we're gonna see her in like 15 minutes or so, and she's probably gonna punch both of us.
I like how the last the pilot episode yesterday, the friend that we had on the Calling Our Friends segment also was like, where the fuck are you guys?
Yeah, seriously.
It's always like the friend who is like expecting us to be over there
Yeah.
while we're recording the podcast.
I mean, honestly, a little fun fact about Dan and I: we are both extremely terrible at being on time for anything.
Yeah, like anytime we make it to the movie, like a movie, 10 minutes after it started, we're on time.
We're on time for that.
I mean, granted, the movie has not started. It's 10 minutes into the trailers, okay? So we
Right.
try to get there before the actual movie
Yeah.
starts.
Yeah.
All right? But let's say the movie starts at 9:40. Trailers start at 9:40. We get there at 9:50. Right on time.
right on time.
Right on time.
Right on time.
Would we like to be there for the trailers? Sure. Sure.
I mean,
I would
who-
like to be.
who-
Wouldn't you?
Who doesn't like trailers?
Yeah,
I like
who
trailers.
would like
every
to
now
be
and then.
there right when the movie,
Usually-
right when the lights go down?
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know?
honestly, you find out a lot of good stuff, like
Yeah.
what's coming out in the future. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, some crazy moments in movies.
Yeah, crazy moments in
Spoilers.
movies.
I mean, what more
Like
could you
Norbit,
want?
guys. Remember Norbit?
Oh God, Norbit.
Anyways, but you know what? if we miss the trailers, it's fucking fine.
Who gives a shit? I just happen to look back and see Danth over there just licking himself.
Yeah, we're surrounded by cats every day.
There's cats everywhere.
Tom, seriously, could you get your cats out of here? This is like a professional.
Well,
We're trying to do something.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna get my cats out of there. Don't worry, man.
Could you though?
Someday.
Before the recording ends, like before we finish recording.
Well, I don't have any place to put the cats right now, Dan.
Tom, hey, yeah, you know what? I don't have any place to put the cats. How about out of your house, you fucking?
I don't.
Oh,
I live in a
sorry.
I live
God,
in
that
my
was
car.
racist.
You know that.
All right, Tom, we're recording though. So.
I'm so sorry, Dan.
No,
I
it's
didn't even
fine.
know.
Don't even apologize. Just shut up.
Right now?
Shut up.
Oh, right now.
Tom.
What?
Tom.
Yes.
Shut up. Okay. I'm sorry about that, you guys.
Oh God. Tom.
That's our producer, Tom.
He always
And we love him. We do, and I know it sounds like we bully him, but
we really do
but
like him. He's a good
we
guy.
like. I'm sorry, Tom.
Alright.
Sorry, Tom.
It's okay, Dan.
Shut up,
What does he want from me?
Tom.
Yeah.
Zip. All right.
Yeah,
Anyways,
horrible.
Should we stop this for now and maybe?
Yeah, I think that we should
pick
stop
up?
this because our
we
friends,
probably
our
gotta
friends are probably getting pretty angry at us. So
Should we call it an episode?
I think that we should call this an episode.
Let's call it an episode, guys. They're gonna get better. Okay,
Yeah,
this was
I
like
promise, this is a pilot episode.
it's a pilot. Okay.
And honestly, this is just getting comfortable, you know, talking about random things and you know, because we're not used to talk. We talk about random things all the time, but we've never recorded any of them.
We've never recorded
Ever.
it. We've always talked about, hey, we should have been recording that because sometimes our conversations can get a little weird.
But I mean, I'm getting a lot more comfortable.
we're
personally.
trying to find our structure. We're
Yeah.
trying to find our chi, as Martin Luther King would say.
He did love cheese.
All right. Anyways, okay. Well, thanks for listening, and I know that nobody listens.
Right. Yet. Yet.
Yeah.
But someday you guys will be paying for this.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah, I hope
Maybe.
so.
I hope
God,
so too.
I hope so.
God, if we could make a somewhat
If we could
living
make
off
a
of this,
cent.
a cent. I would even be happy with a cent off of this.
If we made like upwards
Oh
of
my
75
God.
cents.
I'd be so happy.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, thanks for listening to A Couple of Rascals with Dan
and Christian.
Insert send off line here. Good night and good luck.
I'm gonna go sniff a peanut.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you.
Hey.
Tom.
What? What?
I like how Tom has two different voices
Yeah, you're
depending on who's doing the character.
Yeah, you're right. Mine is totally like.
Oh God,
like,
I love it.
it's like a deep throat Kermit. Like even
Deep
more
throating Kermit.
Deep throating Kermit.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh yeah, God. All right, love you guys. See you
Love
next
you
time.
Bye.
Bye.
I quit. I didn't make it all the way through that.